Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the THL Open Series. Sorry, we had a little bit longer delay than we wanted. We were switching stream operators one more time. Hopefully, bring you better quality than 480p and blocky images. So, I'm Forster Will again, joined again by Nate. Nate, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, Will.
Excellent, excellent. So as we said last round, in position probably has. I think he is locked in for top 8 tomorrow for the Sunday Sunday matches. But we still have a bunch of other spots we need to fill, and we're gonna have another win-in match today. This round in round 5, we're gonna have Tom Locke versus Thunderfish. Both players currently sitting at 3-1. So a win here should solidify them. The loser will probably have to win in the last round to be able to make it for this. So we have their classes, we have their bands already. So it looks like Tom Locke is bringing Druid, Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, and his Druid has been banned.
Yep.
Thunderfish is bringing Druid, Hunter, Rogue, Warlock, and the Hunter has been banned from this point. So it's so ridiculous. We know what's going on. So it looks like the Druid actually that has been left up for Thunderfish is Mally Druid.
Yeah, has our friend Mally go. And this match is going to look quite different from the last match we just watched. Mm-hmm. We're going to see a lot more mirror and a lot less of the janky stuff that In Position likes to bring. Janky works though. Yeah, this is going to be good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be an exciting match. And again, winner will make it to the top 8, or should be locked for the top 8 tomorrow.
Both of them are bringing Odd Road. Both of them are bringing Control Warlock. And the only differences are that Malik Druid that you mentioned, and then we have a Shudderwalk Shaman. Not the Control variant, but the more aggro tempo.
Yeah, this is the newer version that is not necessarily going for the combo, but more of a good old mid-range type deck. Get a lot of value from the Shudderwalk. So, all right. So let's go ahead and get these guys started.
Let's do this.
So I'm going to go ahead and tell them.
Give them the go-ahead. Force, I'm excited for this match because we know Tom Locke from THL for a while.
Yes.
And we know him from Swagoi. Those folks over there at Swagoi Gaming, they have some great Hearthstone players.
They do.
We know Tom as someone who will be fun to watch and knows the game very well. And Thunderfish, we don't know anything else other than that he's objectively the best name in this tournament.
Yeah, Thunderfish.
Otherwise, I don't know anything about him. Have you seen him around in any of our tournaments?
I believe we watched a round of his earlier.
Okay, cool.
I believe he was unfortunately losing to Impo. I believe the round that we watched him, but Impo is undefeated, so he's beat everybody at this point. So not that much of a surprise.
Yeah, I see they are still preparing to battle a friend, so we're waiting for them to get in there, and good friend Saku will get them set up on the screen for y'all.
Yes.
Saku, thanks again for
thank you for
tagging in to take over some operations for us here.
Yes, thank you very much. Let's see. They've been given the go-ahead here, so apparently there might be some images that are not appearing on screen right now. Of course, you won't see this for 10 minutes, but we're trying to figure out what's going on.
So I know when we started, we were going to do a top 16 tomorrow, but it looks like we're going to do a top 8 for tomorrow.
Correct, yes. There's only 23 players, so usually to get a top 16, you have to have a lot more players than...
Yeah.
than what you're seeing here. So
I know we saw a bit of the group had dropped.
yeah, so actually, and I mentioned last round we maybe have we might have had 16. We are actually to 17. There are 8 current matches going, and there's one player who has a bye. So right now, everybody but one player, and it's probably going to be the player on the bye. I'll be perfectly honest.
Sure.
We'll probably end up with some Team Hearth League points, Open Series points here, and then we'll figure out where we go from there. So.
All right, so I also had sent them a note that we are ready when they are, so they must be.
Tom Lott must have stepped away. It's like I'm getting something from Thunderfish says
Okay.
he's waiting for Tom. So Tom may have stepped away to the bathroom or something. So we'll give him a second to get back here.
Let's talk about their decks a little bit. We mentioned what they're bringing. They both have control lock. How similar are these two lists to one another? It looks like the Odd Rogues, they're not identical. We have a Crystallizer in Tom's.
Really? Okay, so yeah, Crystallizer is sort of a newer. Oh, actually, these are. Wait, am I looking at the right match? Yeah, these are both even locks.
Even? Oh my gosh, that's my mistake.
Yeah, I was like.
Listen, it's hard to tell the difference between an odd number and force. It's very, very difficult. Cut me some slack. This is
one of the things that we did see in Thunderfish's deck list that I think we actually saw him play on stream. He is playing a single Shadow Flame for board wipes. On the other side, so let's see. They both have one Mossy Horror. Also, actually, you know what? I think more I'm looking at it, I believe Tom Lock's deck list. It was titled by Vicious Syndicate to be Tech King, even Warlock. So there are things like, of course, there's Mossy Horrors, which are common in both. There's Skulking Guys, but this is running the Black Knight. This is running the Shadow Flame.
Both of them do.
Yeah, Dread Infernal. Well, Dread Infernals are common, but overall, there's a lot of very specific decks that are cards that are meant to wreck certain decks, essentially.
Yep.
That's sort of what we're seeing here. And also, interestingly enough, Tom Lock's version also does play Double Demonic Project. So that's, again, one of the things from a control deck that they've been using to try to break up some of the combos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Thunderfish doesn't have any combo decks. Oh, sorry, no, yes, he does. He's playing Malygos Druid.
He's got Malygos, so he might land a game winner there.
It's like you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see them load up his Warlock and then Thunderfish to bring that Druid. Maybe it's like again, I don't know. It's just depending on what they see here.
Well, you know why we had seeing the same numbers is because I was looking at the rogue.
It's like,
correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, the rogues appear to be. Well, actually, no. Even the rogues aren't mirrors. So, interestingly enough, it looks like Thunderfish's rogue actually has a couple corridor creepers built into it. Tom Lock's does not.
Yeah, the corridor creepers make sense to me.
Thunderfish is running one Blood Knight. Tom Lock is running 2, which I think is probably the correct number. Yeah, so yeah, this is the Crystallizer. So I'm trying to think, what's the advantage of armor in this deck versus like something that, like, you know, I can see it in certain decks where you might want to try to harm yourself a little bit, but Rogue tends not to be one of those decks. Is it just because the body is that good based on, you know?
I mean, He's running it because dire action.
Yeah, there's actually no there's no dire bowl either.
That's all it is. What could be this synergy? There's probably something very clear that we are seeing. No, it doesn't look good. I just think our boy is he just likes a spicy version of the dire mole.
Yeah, why not? Hey, if you're gonna have a dire mole, why not have it do a little damage to you and gain a little life on the back end? So, all right, we're still waiting for Tom Locke. I might have to message him in the Discord. I don't know where he may have gone off to.
Oh, they're in. They're in. They're
in,
boys and girls.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna have Tom Locke on the bottom, Thunderfish on top, and so let's get into this matchup. I'll be interested to see what decks they do load in. And I'm wondering if he might wait until that Warlock is eliminated or gets a win, or we're gonna see the Rogue Mirror here. So we talked about some of the differences, and we actually see the Crystallizer in hand.
Yeah, we do.
For Tom Locke. We're going to get to Thunderfish's hand here in a moment. Ooh, Thunderfish has a Hinge Clan Thug, though, so that would probably be a nice card for him to open up on. So that's actually a really good start for both of them. We're going to see a couple of Bakus here, changing up some hero powers. And
now it's now it's the dire mole standoff.
Yes,
a little strange. That's so funny.
I wonder. There's got to be some tech with that. I'm trying to think of why.
We got to be missing something.
Maybe it's like maybe this is some secret tech that we've just never heard of or seen before.
Because there's no lifesteal, so it's not like he can put himself to 35. Right? There's no lifesteal in the deck.
No,
unless
not.
This guy's toast.
You know, Force, this may be one of those things we may never. We may never know. So. He's got a decision here.
Yeah, he's going to do the Hinge Clan Thug, but he's going to get a little punished for this because Tom Locke is holding not only, of course, he has the 2-mana 2/2 hero power, but he also has Deadly Poison, so he can clear this without expending more than one card.
Yeah.
As a matter is, he also can't get, at least in one turn, he cannot get rid of the SI7 agent that's here. Get rid of it too, but.
Wow. Interesting. Okay, well, right, he combo to finish that off with Deckhand SI next turn.
Yeah, he'll definitely combo it. Or actually, better yet, instead
that's better.
Use the Firefly.
Yeah, you want to hold that charge for. This is a nice, good, clean way to take care of that. We're likely going to see the trade into the SI, and then we just develop a bit of a board here. He'll hit the button again. So he's looking to maximize on that Blood Knight value to knock down those shields on those Annoyance later on. So he didn't play the Firefly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess it's just an easy target for weapon, but I don't know if that's a good enough reason not to do it.
It's going to get cleared for sure, so why not hold it for both of these Vile Spines?
True. Good point. Yeah, because they can use it to kill something that's going to be a little problematic. Like that. Flappy Bird.
Not going to be able to do that just yet, but next turn should be just fine. Oof.
trying to think if there's any way. I mean, he could throw out the Cobalt Scalebane naked, and it does contest the board. But the problem is, Vicious Fledgling doesn't care about the board.
Sure doesn't.
It's about your face, and that's about it.
So Thunderfish doesn't have a clean way of clearing this Cobalts without using the Fledgling.
Right. And the Fledgling's dead next turn anyway, unless he gets... Yeah, even can't be targeted by spells or hero powers does not save it, because Valspine Slayer is not a spell or a hero power.
Yep. So he's considering, do I take the attack to anticipate a trade? Seems it. Or do you consider that? No.
Wow.
So he can swing.
That is a Leroy to kill a Cobalt Scalebane. That's an interesting call there. Yeah.
So this is a pretty clear Firefly Vial Spawn. We're going to use our weapon to remove his Firefly or Flame Elemental. Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, I like this even better, though. I think he's like...
This is not bad.
That's not a bad play at all. Save your Valspines for something bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much bigger left in this deck, but, it's Odd Rogue.
Yeah. He knows that Baku is going to hit the field on turn 9.
Not that he wants it to, but it is.
I wonder.
I'm trying to think what options he had.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, he can clear this, but it's going to be Redagger Hero Power.
No.
Deadly Poison, and then use the South Sea Deckhand to clear. You care about the Fungomancer, which I guess that's probably
the question.
Point of debate is, do you care about it?
I think you have to, because otherwise it's a hero power next turn. Oh, he's going to go with the Naked Ripper here. Is it time to spine? It is. We can...
Yep, there's a clear.
We have another activator in hand. Float the mana. Ha! That's going to be one big Blood Knight.
Yep. That was the card that he was the Blood Knight here.
Yeah.
The only thing that might change his mind is if he gets his own Giggling Inventor and plays them both. Or he doesn't.
Glory to the Sindora.
Yeah, I like this. You don't need to be greedy with that Spire. You hold it for another Vile Spawn activation. 9/9, good enough. This is looking pretty good for Tom Locke here at Swagoy.
Yeah, it is. Yep, I don't see.
Dire Mole doesn't help us here.
I would say, actually, I didn't really look to see. Are either one of these decks running Unstable Element? No.
No.
So there is no reload.
Yeah.
Either deck. That's just lethal. Yeah, that's just straight up lethal. All right, so Tom Locke win. Yeah, Tom Locke will win game number 1 with his Rogue. And then so that means now he is going to be left his believe he brought Tom Locke, the one who brought Shaman. Yeah, he brought Shaman. So he has a so that's a Shutterwalk. Shutterwalk's going to struggle against the Odd Rogue. We do know that much at least.
Yeah.
Not impossible, but it is difficult. But well, actually, no, sorry, I forgot. This is not the Tom Lock's Shutterwalk is not the traditional Shutterwalk. It is the mid-range Shutterwalk that doesn't have the combo in it.
Oh, that's true, and it's got it is it has some early control, with lightning to take care of Flappy Birds, and it's got the Gluttonous Ooze to get some armor, the Lightning Storm, even the Tar Creepers, chain gains, which you typically see in Shutter. It might do fine, and we're about to find out. Yeah, I like keeping the Lightning Storm. Mind Control tech can be helpful.
Yeah, I think that should be a really good pickup. Odd Road does tend to like to go wide, so that's pretty decent.
So Thunderfish is going to have plenty to do these first few turns. Wow, I really need some coffee. Got to wake up a bit here. But we're not going to see much from Tom for a while here, unless he wants to drop a naked mind control tech. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to want to drop that mind control tech yet.
Would you have traded with the mole here instead?
I think I would have. Yeah, it was like I think 2 damage to face is probably a little more valuable than than 1 damage, and then just keeping 3 health on your 1 drop.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so okay. Well, there's a little more protection. Now he's probably gonna have to use his face to clear the totem. So
yeah. But Tom should have a nice 4-5 coming up, unless.
So
no, you don't want to miss that lightning storm.
Yeah, if you're wrong on the lightning storm, that's gonna be punishing. That's gonna be real punishing if you're wrong. I think I probably like the Serenite Chain Gang here, and then just with him trading in, it will probably set up a better lightning storm.
Exactly. And he agrees. So this one on the mole is going to guarantee it's gone next turn with that storm. So however, he's going to use weapon and mole to take down one. He's potentially.
Actually, he could set up a second Hitch Clan Thug if he's willing to use his coin here. He can play a second Hitch Clan Thug and then coin the hero power.
Yeah, he could also be considering the Fungal Mask.
Could be.
Yeah, he's got some decisions to make here.
So which route do you think you would go? Would you try to go for as much clear as possible and say like, okay, well now you're gonna have to roll spell power plus the lightning storm plus probably trade some stuff in to get it?
Man, I don't know, because even a giggling terror helps make sure we have a good board next turn. He's choosing to go with the Fungal. I don't think this is awful at all.
No.
You're not threatened by this opposing board.
Oh, okay. He's hoping for a roll high on the Hitch Clan Thug, and he does not get it. Ouch.
Well then, that sucker's gonna stay here for a while. You gotta buff it with the hero power. Or
I mean, this
you
is
could build a wall.
Inventor, right?
Yeah, you build a wall here.
Now, of course, Giggling Inventor does open up the mind control tech to possibly take your Hitch Clan Thug.
There's
but the odds are in your favor that will not happen.
Right. What else does he have here?
I mean, he could just clear. He could just be like, dagger into the Keleseth. Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I like this. This other
Yeah, I
one's
think it's
going
probably the
base. And let's start the game plan here. Get in before they can do any real damage.
Yep,
Okay, so we're looking at an unstable evolution. Let's see what we get.
Nope, that's not good.
You gotta keep that thing going. Oh, he's happy
maybe
with
not.
that.
Why though? It's like this is not even Shop is not a deck that runs. Sorry, Shutterwork is not a deck that runs a lot of. Oh, that went from bad to worse really quickly.
Oh man.
Hold on, is this just wait a minute? So he has is this just lethal? Because he has deadly poison.
He's got 15,
That's cold
16,
blood.
17. He's got exact lethal.
Yep. If he sees it.
Yeah. So Tom, his only opportunities could have been rolling a taunt totem or trying to find a rush minion to take out that 7/3. But Thunderfish has some counting to do. He's got 2 cards to play. And he's there. He just needs to see it.
I don't think he sees it.
I don't think he sees it.
Yeah, he's actually aiming. Yeah, he's aiming at the what is that card? The Spring Rocket.
Yeah. So that was a missed opportunity there. Fortunately for him, depending on. Oh. Well, this could do it.
Well, there's one taunt.
Oh,
There's the wow. And yeah, so the Tainted Zealot actually comes into play.
My goodness.
Oh, I just said
that this is what Swagoy gave me. See the lines that nobody else could possibly see. What a swing there!
This is legal. Yeah, he missed lethal last turn. He's not going to miss it twice. Oh my goodness!
There's a thing called Libra Jacob Colts. Well then.
All right, so we're tied up 1-1 now.
Take a win.
Yes. All right, so now both warlocks are left, and a shaman is left, and a druid is left. So now we get to some of the more exciting matchups here.
So where is Mally more favored against that even lock?
Yeah, it's like the even lock. There's a few differences, but
I haven't been playing this expansion as much as I wish, and I don't know what Mally Druid's matchups are where it does well.
So,
but we're not going to see it yet.
We're seeing a warlock versus shaman here. So,
Thunderfish does not have a shaman, so this is a game lost for Thunderfish, is it not?
Well, I think with open deck lists, and since this is caught in the mulligan, I'll be honest, I didn't establish the rule for this one. Bad administrator of the tournament.
So
I think this is just a requeue. It's like I'm trying to think what information might be gathered from.
Well, he now knows Tom wants to bring Warlock Connect.
So, yeah, I'm not 100% certain because I didn't actually. THL rules say that's a game loss.
Yep, for Conquest. Are they reaching out to you?
Huh? Yeah, they are.
You handling it?
I'm trying to figure out what the best ruling would be here because I mean, all the information is open. They're all open deck lists. So, but there is a competitive advantage gained by knowing what your opponent was going to queue next. Even though he queued and Thunderfish queued a deck that wasn't possible. So, I believe technically Tom Locke should have a win with his Warlock since that's what he queued, and should be left with his Shaman. So I'm going to alert both players. I think that's the rule here.
Yeah, you penalize the person who did something wrong here. Penalize Tom with Thunderfish gaining some level of information. It's unfortunate. It stinks, but as a player in these tournaments, you got to do your preparation to.
The Thunderfish was the one that queued incorrectly, right?
Right.
All right. So Tom gets the win.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
Yes. So.
A long way of saying I agree to you, of course. Yeah, Shaman wasn't even in the lineup. The other class he had available was Hunter, but it was banned. So Shaman shouldn't have ever been in the picture. As annoying it is to delete all your decks when going into a match, I have to do it. I have to do it to prevent myself.
Yeah, you have to.
So they got your ruling?
I am giving you something right now. So Tom, I think, understands as being a member of THL. Thunder might have a little bit of discussion, but we'll try to figure out what's going on here. So.
Looks like they are queuing into the next round.
For Doomhammer.
Tom reloads the Shaman. It's also all he's got left.
Yeah, it's all he's got left now. So.
And we're taking a look at the even lock on Thunder's side. Take a look at Thunder's list.
We have turned our curse.
So
we are now technically in game. Okay, and he sounded good. All right, so he is completely understanding on this one that. Cool. Yeah, unfortunately, this will be a game lost because of an ineligible deck queue here. So I'll be honest. Now this mid-range Shutterwalk against an even Shaman. Even Shaman can have some broken draws. We know that. It's like, especially with the coin, you can have turn 3, Mountain Giant here.
Yep.
But unfortunately, for him, Tom Locke is also holding Hex in hand to prepare for that. So I don't know. Do we have Vicious Syndicate data on what this matchup is? Just generally, logic would say it would probably favor the Warlock, but I'm not 100% certain.
Let's take a look here. I'll pull it up. Well, my computer wants to be slow, so we'll have to bear with me. I'm going to take a look at ranks 4 to Legend, because that tends to be more competitive in the early stages of a expansion.
Yeah.
Once people cross Legend, they start to play around with the fun stuff while they still have a chance.
I'm probably just waiting for somebody to combine the comboing in this mid-range into something like, take out the unstable evolutions for the life drinkers, or put a grumble in somewhere.
So the control Warlock and the even Warlocks are favored against the mid-range Shaman.
Okay.
And to be honest, Tom could have benefited from a little different hand here. We'll see where this goes. I don't know where this is going to go. Yeah, this is the play here. Develop something. He's got a good target for that unstable evolution.
He does, yeah. That 2/1 for 5 mana is something you want to get rid of quickly. So yeah, if it can stick around,
2 and then beef that sucker up. Worst comes to worst.
Of course, actually, I believe is he holding? No, he's not holding Defile. So I thought if he's holding Defile, he might be able to clear them. He can't. He's just gonna throw an 8/8 out.
Let's get some big boys on the field. This is where you want to be right now. Behind 2 big beefy walls. We're gonna see a hex.
I think you gotta hex the 8/8, and then probably at least probably the last 2 mana will probably be for Unstable Evolution.
Get a 7 cost card. I think that would be worth it, but he may click that button if he wants to be a little more greedy. But I do agree with this.
Yeah, Stokey. Unfortunately, you don't get a legendary from WoW.
I know. So, we're going bigger though.
Oh. Oh. Actually, I was gonna say, oh, that's nice because I forgot. Yeah, it doesn't even care if you're not. It's just a 3/11, but big body.
It's a body. It's better than the 2/1 we were working. And is this gonna put in a little more than a 5/5 could have? I don't know. So we're gonna see the Geist here. This is killing 2 lightning bolts and the other unstable evolution. It's not bad.
No, not bad at all. No.
Oh, well, we can proc this Kalimos for next turn.
Yeah, this is all set up for Kalimos following turn now.
It's going to go wide and click end turn. I don't know if we need to put 3 into this Drake yet. Sure, that's fine. Maybe you do put 3 into the Drake. Next turn, you deal 3 to everybody with Kalimos. Run your Flame Imp to finish off the Drake and start going Fates. Shudderwalk can do another Kalimos. Oh, but do you get to pick the invocation with Shudderwalk?
Yeah.
Probably don't, right? Oh, you do?
Oh, no. Yeah,
okay.
No, for Shudderwalk, it'll just be, it'll be random.
Yeah.
So, Thunderfish is trying to figure out how he can maneuver this.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a removal spell, which is the problem. You know what? I gotta say, Caster Vision, if he knew what we knew, I think he would throw out that Demonic Project right now. Like, on the chance you might hit Kalimos.
Right.
But you probably rather wait and see if you get
You really want that Shudderwalk, but if Thunder's paying attention, he knows to Flame Out, and that's not going to do him any good to knock those. But here we go. We're going to see 3.
Yeah, we should see deal 3 to all, and a couple trades.
Yeah. No, you want to send that into the 6/2, correct? And
there we go.
This isn't an awful place to be. We'll see what can happen. Warlock's side.
Well, as of right now, Thunderfish still has no way to clear.
I know.
Like, nothing.
And it's crazy because this is Warlock. You can fill your hand so quickly, and this is a discounted hero power. But yet still, you can find yourself with just some dead cards. I've been playing around with this deck a lot, and half the time it's really solid and dependable, and the other half, you find yourself in situations like this. So what can we do?
I wonder if...
Sacrificial Pact isn't going to help. Is he just going to double up on board and heal?
Maybe thinking draw now, possibly? Is like, I don't know. He's gonna gain 8 health here. The problem is he's staring down a lot of damage, now even thanks to Fungalmancer.
I think we're running everyone into face.
Everybody gets face here, I think.
Are we concerned about putting them at 15 health?
Maybe.
We are.
Yeah, it's like...
Which is, oh, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. So we could just leave the 9/9 up feeling pretty damaged, and we could probably finish it off.
I was like, you could, let's see, you could Vulgar Homunculus, Amethyst Spellstone, Calamos, and then Defile. And that would clear.
But wouldn't you reach the same if you Defile first? Then
theoretically.
And then you get to keep your taunt up.
Oh, Vulgar Healthy. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can Defile first.
So that's going to put...
Amethyst Spellstone.
Yep. That's the plan.
I actually like that line better.
Yeah, it accomplishes the same thing, but leaves you up with a nice taunt on board.
Yeah, Thunderfish is calculating it out. It looks like, yes, this will be the Defile turn. And then Homunculus. And then gain 5 health. And if you want to draw last, sure, go ahead.
Yeah. This is what I like to call tap last, boys and girls. We're not ready for Shutterwalk yet.
Not ready for your Shutterwalk yet. Oh!
Did he miss the...
Right.
Oh, no, he got it.
All right. If Thunderfish is paying attention, that demonic project is coming out right now.
Ooh.
If he is paying attention.
Right. Oh, of course that feels good to use DK, but there's a reason that first card in your hand in this deck.
I think you take a 50-50 chance on whatever opponent's hand here that you hit the Shutterwalk.
So
of course,
Tom played.
Of course, we know it's not.
Oh, we have.
We have a disconnect real quick. We're back.
So right. Tom played the Imp probably because he wants to Shutter next turn, and that's going to activate the Calamos. Battle Cry. Oh man.
Let's see if he.
If there's
see if he
any
does
time you want to do.
Oh, it doesn't look like he is.
If we're looking from his, we only see 2 cards in hand. Oh gosh.
I mean, you have to shut you. Well, I guess not. No, so you have to Shutter what? But
you won't be Shutter walking next turn. But this is a good way to start moving forward.
Yeah, this is gonna push some damage for Tom Luck here. He's trying to figure out where does he want to put the Fungalmancer at. It just says right there. He's just gonna push 6. Again, I think this is one card in hand. You had to take a guess what it was. You probably know what it is.
2 taunts is pretty attractive against this board, though.
Well, you can still 1 taunt at least. You can still Lich King and Demonic here.
But if he's got a Hex, Thunder does not believe that there's a minion in the hand of Tom Locke. Okay, so Hellfire. What does he want to do here? Does he want to Hellfire?
I think Hellfire sets you up in a bunch of trouble because that puts you down to 8, and and you have 6 staring you back.
I don't like the tap. He had 10 mana worth of taunt. I think that would have been a little more. Let's see where we go from here.
Yeah, if you're gonna play the quarter, you might as well trade some stuff in first.
Yeah. So, Force, what do you think? Are we gonna see a shut turn, or are we gonna see a demon?
I think it's like, I don't know now. It's like, because now you may have backed yourself into a corner, because if you demonic project this turn, then I don't know. It's a tough call. You definitely can't double Hellfire. That's out of the. You can't. I'd say this might be the turn. Because there's already one Vulgar Homunculus in the pool, correct? No, actually, there's not. No, there is. There's one. So you'll still get a taunt even if you do Gul'dan here. But then you can at least start trying to gain some of this health back.
Yeah. This is tough. Oh!
Oh, he almost did it. I thought he was going to hit it. I thought he was going to pull the trigger on it.
Imagine. I think we're going to see a Shadow.
But actually, it's only a Vulgar. I'm like,
let's go.
Let's do it.
Would we want to trade the one?
I would say I probably would have liked to see the trade in on the Searing Totem at least.
Oh.
Actually, no, this works out better. Sorry, I apologize. So wait,
what invocation?
It had to be the heal because his life total didn't change. It had to be the heal 12 or whatever.
Yeah, I thought I would have seen an animation. Maybe I missed it.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm sorry. No,
he
didn't play an elemental last turn.
Yep, that's correct.
So many.
Man, Thunder's got to be hurting his brain right now. So if he pings Shudderwalk, and then if he does a Hellfire, I mean,
My hunger grows.
he would have to. He's got to use both his Hellfire.
Yeah, he's gonna go that route. I think. Yeah, he's gonna
That's all you
Hellfire.
can do.
Oh, actually, is he gonna do a double Hellfire? Ooh, I don't know how I feel about double Hellfire now.
I mean, you can silence one of these guys and bring them down by 2. Ooh. What does that accomplish?
That is 6.
Because now he can't homolog.
All right, so
and then Sacrificial Pact it, but oh yeah, he can still Homunculus because he's got Hero, and then Taunt. What is he? Giant Taunt Hero Power is that enough to keep him alive? That's what he's doing.
yeah. Unless there's some form of removal, like Hex would be problematic. Lightning Storm.
So we're gonna roll for spell power. Of course, we're gonna get it. We're gonna high roll. That's all she wrote. Oh no!
Oh, actually, low rolled that one. Very low rolled.
Let's get an imp on the board. I mean.
Oh, he is so close to stabilizing now.
I know. Oh, he's got a nice taunt right there.
Yeah.
He's going to clean up this MC tech. Give him some extra padding.
Maybe steal something from your opponent's deck. Yeah, do Death Grip first. See what you get.
I thought that was... Oh.
Oh, nice pickup. Especially after the Kaliseth.
So he cleaned out the lightning bolts with Geist. I think you drop one of your taunts. You use your hero power and float some mana here. That hero power is very... Yeah, for sure. Now, is he afraid of dropping this homunculus for any reason? What's in his list?
Well, there's a Hex, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's just hero power.
Oh, and you could drop both of these if you want. Develop your own board and then put them on a clock.
Yeah, I think I like that plan. You still send 6 to the face.
No, why wouldn't... Oh, this doesn't matter. Hero power there or there. It's at this point where I dropped the other 7/7 and put him on a clock.
He's just being safe here. Oh, good.
People are better than I am.
Yeah, both would have been almost a 50-50 for mind control tech. So, yeah, good call on not following that advice.
This is why I don't play anymore.
So for Thunderfish, if he still wants to be a little protective, he could hook Reaver and then hero power his own. Yep, there we go. He's doing exactly that.
Oh, wow.
He is playing around mind control tech beautifully right now.
That is a good call.
He could throw out, he could do the 2 flame elementals and hero power and throw out Deathseer and see what you get.
Yeah.
I don't think you can't throw the mind control tech in and do both. So I think I like this.
Let's see what we get. Okay.
All right, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible.
Those are upgrades from totems.
Yep.
It's a better board than what he had last turn.
Yeah, you can actually push really 7 damage here, too. Yeah. Keep his board relatively safe. Attack for 7. I think the question for him now is, you're not going to toss another thing on the board. Why do it?
Now we're not hitting this with hero power. Hell no. Okay, good. So if he silences, silence and face only puts him at 3. Which is just fine.
Yeah, he doesn't have a way to heal.
He could choose to remove this guy with his taunt and his hero power. With his Reaver.
Admittedly, he's been playing around it the entire time, so I don't know why he would stop playing around
this is
mind control tech, but
this is good.
Yeah. That's a Tar Creeper. You can even equip a weapon if you would like.
He's probably better off dropping the mind control tech and beefing it.
All right.
Okay.
We are going to game number 5.
That settles it.
Yep. We are now tied up. And we're going to have the Druid. Malygos Druid against the Shaman. This is going to be a really good matchup here.
So, mid-range Shaman is favored. by about 8%. %58 in favor for the shaman here, according to Vicious Syndicate.
Yep.
How's this bracket looking?
So I believe this and I'm not certain about Mega Man and Harold. They're the bottom of the bracket, and so I don't know if they have quit or if they have what's going on here. So I thought Harold may have stepped away after the last round, but I never got confirmation, so I kept him in there. But okay, so actually, yeah, the last one's going to at least be a single drop, and it may be a double. So we have to figure out what Mega Man is doing.
Wow, Imposition got another sweep.
Wow.
Against Osmonaut, a.k.a. Dark Hawk.
Dark Hawk.
Do not say that 5 times fast.
Dark Hawk.
Don't.
Don't do it. Yeah, no, get you in trouble. All right. So actually, yeah, I received word that Harold did not check in the last round. So basically, what I'm really waiting on here is to find out if neither one checked in. Oh, neither one checked in. All right. So actually, this is the last match for this round.
Brawl versus Lunara. The forest fights back.
For Doomhammer.
It's a double loss and.
All right, so we're in favor of Swagaloy here. But don't you want to see the Mally go?
I want to see the Mally go through. I want to see. It's
Let's be real. Yeah, Mally goes his combos, but let's take a look at what he's worked here. He's trying to figure. Oh, he's gonna pitch it all back. Ooh.
All right, so there's a lot of good stuff there, but well, actually, Gluttonous Zeus is probably going to be a huge advantage for Tom Lock here because I believe Thunderfish's version plays Twig of the World Tree, and so if he tries to set up that combo, he's going to be very disappointed. So.
Yeah. Thankfully, we got the wild here, so we can make some progress towards these more expensive cards that we're working with. Whew, there's the other.
More ramp.
Yeah.
Actually, spreading play will be actually pretty decent in this matchup because Shaman does tend to go a little wider than thanks to the totems and stuff like that. So
I do think it's great. I was concerned that with that opener, though, without having seen the ramp, but the ramp came into play.
All right. So for Tom, he has a couple options, but these are really good. You don't want to play definitely don't want to play Gluttonous Zeus yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's gonna toss it out.
I was considering that.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, when I think about it, Malagos Druid is not a Druid deck that goes wide. So chances are and we saw how Thunderfish played around it last game.
Right.
So it's probably better as a 3/3 than anything else.
Yeah. You'd really use it in response to a spreading plague, which is helpful.
Sure.
But given what he had to work with, I don't mind that play at all.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do Electric Storm Surge. It looks like Thunderfish is going to draw some here. Huh? Can't draw more yet, but Actually, wait a minute. Was that Tana? That Tana is in the deck.
Why?
It's like, I'll be honest. I mean, I guess it is spell power, but
Swipe and Starfall. He's got 2
Maybe.
swipes, 1 Starfall. Okay. I mean, sure.
all right. Well, okay. That's
Here we
pretty
go.
good. Yep, that's a.
That's why it's there. So he
Yep,
might
actually,
just not.
combine it.
He might just not own Thalnos.
Maybe not. It's like, yeah. I mean, cards in some people's collection. Like, I don't have Twig, so I've been playing a very generic version of Malagos Druid.
Yeah.
So, but that's a clear.
Leave it to us to knock a card and then become directly relevant immediately.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Oh, there is Floop.
Flippity floppity floop.
We're really way off from doing anything with that because there's no creature in hand at the moment. So, trying to think possible options here. There's not a whole lot of great. If you don't really want to draw cards because you're 2 turns away from your ultimate UI turn, so you probably don't want to do that. Oh, I got a call real quick. So, keep giving
Sure.
Commentary.
Now, how about
So this is a tough. I mean, yeah, branching past for more cards is always fun, but that's really going to mess us up with UI.
time goes short?
We can't clear anything here. Time, yeah, exactly. It's time for Spreading Plague. Allows us to start emptying the hand to get it ready for that turn 10. He's gonna keep his shield. Unless we're gonna see 2 lightning storms. And then we're going in. Alright. I think that's completely fine. And now Thunderfish doesn't have a lot of options. You could dig, but again, that's going to mess up that UI. Turn that into a brick. But what are his other options? You're not getting good use of that. Just stack up on armor, with
What if
branching paths. Buy yourself some more turns. Could even okay, he's gonna start there. He is going to draw though. Oh, that's not a bad draw. Well, he knows he's probably, I don't know, I think you take armor here and I think you swipe. And let's get ready for a UI next turn. Yeah, we might be riding this evolution all the way. Yeah. He wants more. Oh, that's helpful. Get this questing going. But that's coming down from a quick UI here. So we're going to refill the hand. Some good armor. We have Baku. This is going to buy us some time. That's nice to help develop this Shudder. We're at a point where we might start going face. Now we have options. We have Plague, we have Swipe, Spellstone. Otherwise, Lich King, not bad.
Now how about...
Could Lich King and use both of those
What
Spellstone.
if...
Warriors of the frozen.
You might be considering that. I was gonna start with the Natural Eyes. Go. Okay. This is good.
Time goes short.
Ooh, a 4-mana 3/4 Lich King. So we're gonna start developing this Kalimos. That's what he wants to do. Ooh, sure, yeah. At this point, Twig would be so slow that it's fine to develop our side here. Obliterate can be used. Swipe, Spellstone. So
Now how about...
I guess you want to just start clearing stuff out of the way. Or maybe use Spreading Plague. That's what he was looking for.
Time goes short.
We're taking out the Tar Creeper, we're taking out the Ooze, we can trade into Chain Gang, clear this whole board. And that feels good. 28 health at this late in the game. Hex isn't awful though. We could drop another elemental to follow the Hex, which keeps Kalimos procced. Just taking a really slow turn here. This Druid is getting all of the time that it needs. Starting to pick up the pieces there. If he were to marry Ghost now, no, it's not enough. What are the rest of the combo pieces?
Now how about...
Oh, besides Twig, he's got what he needs, you know, and the other moon.
Let's see. Time goes short.
He might be fine to Malagos right here.
What if...
He likes the idea of getting some more Death Knight cards. We dig for the rest of what we got. Oh, that's a good dig. So we're going to see a Kalimos clear the board, which is honestly what you want to do. And then won't be much to do after that.
My hand overflows. Let's see.
I mean, we know spreading plays great after the Shudderwalk, but is that too late?
Now, how about...
Sako, if you're there with,
Go short.
then you can unmute yourself. I'd love to hear your opinion on what's going on in here. I know you had to run for, so you might not be back. Okay, this is a good move. He's gonna go wide.
I wonder.
I hear something. Is that someone testing a microphone? What's up, Saka?
My jaws that
Nothing. So I got you here. Booth. We lost Force, but I haven't seen these Malygos decks in the current meta, how they play out, but not sure where we go from here. What are we looking at, Soccer? I mean, he's running out of cards. He's got some damage in his hand. The only way he wins is with that burn to face, right? Yeah, that'll definitely buy him an extra turn. So I think you use your plague and just start running that health total down.
Now, how about...
That's a great question. It would get him some nice beefed up bodies for sure. But he's going with what we thought here is. Oh, that. Oh. Oh. Wow. So we have Thunderfish coming back after taking a DQ loss in that one for the miscue. Shudderwalk mid-range Shaman was not able to pull through. I'm surprised. Yep. Now what? That was supposed to be favored for Tom Locke, but like I said, we want to see the Malygos win. That combo. So I sent him my positive vibes. We gave him the good energy, and it looks like it reached him over there. So what did you think of that, man? Oh, that's right. Yeah, and Thunder's got to feel pretty good about that, man. It stinks to disqualify yourself in one way or another, but yeah. But he pulled through. He showed us that he still got it. and took an impressive win over. I have a lot of respect for because I know they're a really strong player. I don't recognize. This may be their first appearance in THL events, but maybe we'll see more of them. I hope so because. Right. Yeah, he's well respected. I would say 5 years, seasons, 4 or 5 seasons, 4 or 5 seasons. League hasn't even been years yet. Coming on it though, man, it's been a while. We've been doing this, but that looks like that settles round 5.
It is, and we have round 6 ready to go. So let me. Sorry, I'm back. By the way, so let me give you the stand. Hey, hello. So let me give you the standings as they stand right now. So in position is in first place. He is 5-0, undefeated. In second place we have Amen Foji, 4-1. We have Lefty, 4-1. We have Thunderfish, 4-1. They have probably all the top 4 here have probably locked in for the final for the top 8 tomorrow. Now, here's where it gets interesting. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players that are currently sitting at 3 and 2, but we only have 4 spots. So chances are that means we might have 1, 2, and 3 sneak in. In the final, in the top 8. Again, with a lot of players dropping, a lot of players dropped at like 2 and 2 and stuff like that. That might have been still in contention.
Right.
So I think that's what's causing some of this weird little math that's going on right now. But yeah, so we are. So we're gonna get one of these 3 2s. It's probably gonna be, if I had to guess, either Darkhawk and Goose or. Because Darkhawk and Goose is almost definitely a play in. Bill Snyder and Tom Luck, it might depend on who. Both might get in based on tiebreakers and everything else. So, I'm going to actually reach out for. Who did I say I was going to reach out to real quick? Darkhawk. All right, let me reach out to Darkhawk real quick and see if I can get him.
So Darkhawk plays Gomes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have looked at. My bad. I should have still looked at the standings, looked to see who's actually. So, but Darkhawk and Gnomes, I don't think we've had either one on the stream yet. So,
nice.
Let's see if we can get them in here. So,
and we know Darkhawk. Oh man, gosh, I can't say Darkhawk from THL, man. He's got a championship under his belt. He's a great player to watch, and he's a good time. So yeah, if you're able to get him on screen, that would be awesome. Gentlemen, I do run. Sako, are you able to step in and do some casting with Force? You can try. Sure. Okay, so I'm gonna point, but this was a lot of fun. Thanks for pulling me in. I was glad to do a couple rounds with you guys.
Thank you so much for helping with this.
Yeah, this is awesome to see this play out, and see you tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow. So I believe we're gonna probably have some other casters in for top 8 tomorrow. And so yeah, so let's. I'm reaching out to Darkhawk right now. I am reaching out to Gomes. I don't know a whole lot about Gomes. Yeah, because that was my bad. I kept seeing it. I saw that 7 was going to play 8, which that's not the case. All right, so let me get you the link to their particular page in the bracket, so that way we can start talking and looking at decks and stuff. So it looks like we are looking at Darkhawk bringing Druid, Hunter, Paladin, and Warlock against Gums, Druid, Paladin, Shaman, Warlock. So, as I said, I at least from the standings, I believe this is a win and in. So, if you win, you're in. If you lose, you're probably out. So, yeah. Yeah, I have played. Yeah, I have played Osmanine too. Yeah, he's known as Osmanine in THL, but actually, okay. So actually, apparently, we will not be seeing Darkhawk and Gomes. So unfortunately, we're gonna have a drop. So good news. I mean, I guess it does. So, I mean, good news for Darkhawk. That means he's probably locked. He's probably locked for top 8 now. So, I'm actually going to adjust his score to show the drop real quick. And so, this is it. This is the last round of Swiss. This is going to be what's going to determine the top 8 for tomorrow. All right, so we just saw Thunderfish last round. Let's see if we can get Kesky and Goose. So this time it's actually Kesky and Goose. And see if they're playing out their matchup real quick. So this is the bottom of the 3s and 2s. So chances are the person who loses this one will be eliminated. There's no turning back here for these. All right, so Seki and Goose, yeah, on the bracket, on the bracket page. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. We've actually had Sesky on stream too. He is currently middle of the month, or a little more than the middle of the month. He's sitting at Legend 18 right now. So, yep. I do not know. I'll be honest, I do not know a lot about Sesky. Let me get. Sorry. Yeah, it's like. No, thank you for stepping in. Mine was probably the worst stream that has ever been on THL, and that's saying something. Like, all right. So let me. Are you in the link for their match, so you get decks and stuff? Okay, cool, excellent. Sure, let's go over their decks real quick. So, Sesky is bringing a Druid, Shaman, Warlock, Warrior, and Goose is bringing Druid. I think he may be the only other player who's bringing Priest. Druid, Priest, Rogue, Warlock. So, actually, Sucky, you might want to check make sure your mic's coming across. We're getting messages. You cannot be heard on stream. So you might want to check your mic real quick while we're going through these. So the Priest appears to be the same sort of combo Priest that we have seen in position playing this time. The Shaman from Seski appears to be... This is the combo Shutterwalk. So this is the Life Drinker and Serenite Chain Gang and Grumble combo.
Okay.
Shaman. Beyond that, Druid decks that both are bringing they both look to be... actually, I'm trying to see which one these are. This is both of them are playing Token Druid. And both their warlocks are... let's see. It looks like Goose's warlock is a zoo, whereas Seski is bringing the cube warlock.
Okay.
So, and I think the only other one we haven't covered is the warrior from Seski. Warrior is Quest Warrior. So
The Quest Warrior.
Yeah.
It's been I've been trying that deck myself, and it's I've been struggling with it. But
they're in the match.
They started their match. Oh,
They've started their match already. All right, so yeah, sorry. Let's get in. So, normally I'm good about telling them it's like, hey, FYI, don't start until I give you the go ahead, and apparently I forgot. So the one time. So this will be the last stream match of this round. So, and it looks like they have opened up with Druid versus Druid. So, also I need to figure out what their bans were. We talked a lot about their decks, but
yeah, their bans are not listed online yet, Jeff. But I don't.
Let's refresh their page because I don't think they would have started without no ban.
And don't have Seski on my Oh, there he is now. So.
Pay attention, class.
All right, so Goose has banned Seski's Quest Warrior, and Seski has banned the Rogue.
Okay, I see that now.
So, all right. So again, this is Token Druid versus Token Druid. Now, we have actually seen interesting Token Druid mirrors, and really, this matchup more often than not comes down to fatigue. And so, I remember one. This was last meta, but really the only thing that's changed is they added Healing Inventors.
Yes.
And it went to fatigue, and they were purposely not playing cards like Ultimate Infestation, stuff like that, because they knew that this was more often than not going to be a match that was going to be settled in fatigue, because the second someone plays the Wisp and Soul of the Forest, the next person's going to play Spreading Plague. And when the other person does it, it's back to the same thing again.
It's almost like the match that I saw on play Hearthstone there with Amnesiac versus Zalay. It was the same.
That's
same
exactly.
kind of
That's the match I was. That's the matches I was referencing. I had to remember what the match name was. But yeah, Amnesiac versus Zalay was a Token Druid mirror.
Yep.
And it turned into something incredibly interesting. Zalay, I think, ended up winning that, but it was very unconventional win with these decks.
Yeah, it's quite a long, enduring. It's almost like the Quest Priest versus.
Quest for Mirror, yeah.
Yeah.
Or two dead man hand warriors going at it, like
the forever match.
Yes. Interestingly, I did notice here. I don't know if this is standard tech, but Goose is actually running an Innervate in this Druid. I don't know how much standard practice that is, but that's an interesting tech inclusion.
things seem to be pretty speedy. Everybody's got their minds made up of what they want to play, so. Play that.
Yep.
Slap down the old tyrant.
Yeah. All right, so with that in mind, you know what, I gotta say, I know you don't have Soul of the Forest at this point. I sort of like Whispering Woods and Power of the Wild here.
Whispering Woods and Power of the Wild will get you how much damage?
Oh, actually, you know what? This is probably better, honestly. I was like, because when you have that taunt out there, I was like, all right, I figured it might be something worth doing, but yeah, he's just gonna do this instead, and then
These guys are playing quick.
yeah, they're playing real quick.
Trying to keep up with their moves here, but they're just destroying minions.
I was like, well, I think we're about to see the first move here. I think Sesky is going to do the Whispering Wood Soul of the Forest combo. Oh, actually, no, he's going to do Giggling Mentor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, probably do that, and if Goose goes Whispering Woods to, oh, does he have? Oh, he's going Giggling too. So.
All right. So over under that Giggling Mentor gets changed to 6 mana sometime in the near future.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Like, I mean, the people who played during Goblins versus know how annoying Annoytron is.
Oh yeah.
This is 2 Annoytrons, a 2/1, and you know, for 5 mana, it's basically mana neutral. All right, so well, Goose does have a clear here. He has the swipe and hero power. You may be able to push a couple damage here. And they're holding back on the Whispering Woods because they do not want to throw it out without at least one Soul of the Forest being gone. Let's see what he can get out of this. All right, he's just gonna push. All right, so interesting. No Soul of the Forest here. Now, of course, Goose does not have a swipe to punish this, but there's basically nothing here for. Oh, here we go. This is Spreading Plague. So this is sort of what we expected at this point.
Right.
Actually, he's going to bump them up a little bit higher, so they're
buffed, ready to go.
buffed. Now I didn't look to see, are either one of these it's playing Soul of the Forest, or sorry, Void Ripper? I didn't see it. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not there.
No Void Ripper, no.
No Void Ripper, so there's no way to flip these to 2 6s. All right, and Siski is going to respond by doing his own Spreading Plague, and this time he is going to Soul of the Forest up the remainder. All right, I think we'll see a Soul of the Forest here too. Why not? Oh my goodness!
It's pretty action packed, and like I said, it was quick game.
Yeah.
Quick pace. It's hard for a noob cast guy like myself to keep up with what they're thinking and how they're throwing down. But Soul of the Forest seems like a good first starter, and then
yeah, oh, it seems reasonable. It's So, Millie, Goose has a little bit of advantage at the moment because all his things are 2 power. However, Seski is holding the branching pass, so he's going to be able to pump all these things up considerably from here. But let's see what route he's going to take, because I could see him doing double branching pass to give them all +1/+1 or +2/+2, or I could just swipe and clear some of these out and then
trying to buff these guys up.
Yeah, alright, so that's exactly what he's going to do. So he's going to give him +2/+2. He even has enough mana to hero power down one of these.
Now would you say that
Alright.
Goose has got some work to do?
Yep. Now, actually, that helps. The branching pass will help. Again, he can bump up as well. And even if he did just one apiece, he could, and draw a card, he could get through all of these with a little left over. Well, there's another spreading plague.
Yeah, that would confuse.
All right. Well, here we go with spreading plague again.
So does he go Savage Roar twice? Face? Would you say?
I would think so. Yeah, I would say
6.
double savage roar.
Yeah, that's lethal. Once if he doesn't wall up here. Yeah.
If he doesn't wall up, yeah, he's dead. He's got to wall up. Oh, he doesn't. Oh.
6.
Yeah, double savage roar should do it.
Yep.
Plus hero power. Yeah. All right. So Keski wins game number 1. Thankfully, we're not drawn out to a fatigue mirror. Thank goodness.
Yeah, get a fast cast. It's good.
All right.
Congrats to Keski on that one.
All right. So the druid has won. That's going to leave Keski with his the shaman and the warlock. So shaman will be the Shudderwalk shaman. Warlock will be the cube warlock. I can say, I think, especially the cube warlock. I think cube warlock is pretty favored against the token druid, isn't it?
Should be. I haven't looked at BS stats yet, but.
And same thing with Zoo. Like,
he's got a chance.
Yes. So Keski, really good spot to start off with. So.
Your soul shall be mine.
Sorry if people can't hear me yet, but I'm trying.
We are working on it. So. All right. So he does go with Goose goes with the priest. He felt like this probably is the better matchup against the cube block of Keski here. He's even got a pretty decent early turn here.
Oh, there's a Geist.
So. Power this.
Yep.
So, Keski's going to have an interesting option on turn 2 here. Now, I'm not saying Defile is necessarily the right call, but you got to admit, it is a little tempting to, because right now you're giving a Goose a free draw on this.
Right.
Is this a defileable board with just a 1/1 Northshire Cleric? I don't think it is. That's gonna be a problem. Maybe he'll throw down the Plated Beetle instead, or he can just tap for cards.
Tap for cards. I think tap for cards would probably be a better option right now because he's
I think so.
Still trying to. Well, it's open deck, so he knows what he's playing.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah, he wants to get resources to battle control priest. So
Yep. Already time's out.
or do nothing.
Wow.
Oof.
There.
Oh.
That was interesting.
Oh, that was a That was a premature concede. Very premature concede.
Some shocking things going on.
It's like, yeah, that's. I'll be honest, that surprised me a little bit. Oh, wait. He queued the wrong deck. Oh, well, no, wait. Keski has a legal warlock deck.
Yes.
Oh wait.
And
his warlock deck was correct. So I gotta be honest, I'm a little curious as to. Give me 1 second, real quick.
Yep.
It's like, because I gotta be honest, I'm not certain how he queued the wrong deck here. So.
Well, he banned warlock or warrior, and he's got shaman.
Yeah. Keski's warrior was banned, not his warlock. The warlock is a valid deck.
Yep. It's just a mistake in his part, I guess. Well.
Let's see. Yeah, it's like, cause looking at bans, unless I missed something.
Well.
Like.
Looking at the site, Goose has got he's banned rogue.
And Seski's warrior was banned. So the warlock was a valid deck, and everything seemed to be like a normal. Okay. Well, I guess since they caught this in Mulligan, technically this is supposed to be a game loss. Oh yes, he must have 2 warlocks.
Oh.
So.
Interesting. But as long as they worked it out between themselves, that's.
I mean, technically, in the last match, we did give a loss for wrong deck.
Yeah.
But fortunately, they worked out a solution themselves and didn't get an admin involved. So this just reminds me, next time maybe have to specify what happens if you queue a wrong deck, because THL rules say currently that if you queue a wrong deck in Conquest, it is a game loss for you, and your opponent wins with whatever deck they queue.
Correct. Yep.
Because you do get a little bit of advantage of seeing what deck was queued up against you. So
what do you play here? Does he get the right? Yep.
I mean, he could play Taldaram, or he could. I would even argue maybe a Coin Hellfire, but you're holding the Mountain Giant in hand right now. He's gonna do nothing.
Yeah, it's probably a smarter play right now, but he's not worried about the 2 damage he's gonna take, and
yeah. But the real question now is, does he? Oh, he's actually thinking about Skull here. He was hovering that coin, I think, for Coin Skull.
That would make sense if he pulls out a Void Lord right now.
Yep.
What mess have you summoned me to?
All right, so it's going to get a little bump on the Northshire Cleric.
Yep.
Psychic Scream. So
6 to face, and then does he? Would you think he Shadow Visions or goes with the Drake?
Since you know your opponent has Skull, I would probably consider Shadow Visions here. Or not.
The big Void Daddy comes out to play. We got Mountain Giant to fill.
Now, let's see, does this priest run the Twilight Acolyte?
It does.
Combo. So it does. So, okay, so he could potentially take one of these Void Lords if he had the if he had the appropriate cards.
Yeah. By bumping the Acolyte into Void Lord, he probably was looking for that. That Acolyte.
That's a Doom Guard now. And
a lot of damage coming down the pipe.
Actually, yeah, he could if he wanted to faceless manipulate the Doom Guard. He could push a lot of damage here. I mean, honestly, he could. He can just faceless manipulate this. I think. He probably wants to hold off because chances are whatever's on the board right now is probably about to get Psychic Scream.
Yeah, or if he thinks it, maybe even next turn with Shadow. Anduin coming down. Yep, there's Psychic.
Yeah. Don't want to give him something he can draw off of, but here's Warlord number 2.
In my opinion, it kind of does give Keskia a little bit of a favor once Anduin comes down too. So.
Yeah. Yeah, if he actually would have waited one turn, I mean, he would have had to live that turn, but...
Yeah, that's true. What do you hope for Shadow Visions on this one?
You gotta go Psychic Scream, I think, you get again. It's like, recycle it back into the deck.
Yep.
And if you are... I'm trying to think, I don't think you faceless the Void Lord. You could, but actually, no, I'm sorry. You're holding Possessed Lackey. Throw that Possessed Lackey down. Before you tap, by the way. You would get something out with Spirit Singer Umbra, so might as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get here. That's the Doom Guard.
I wonder if you wouldn't have enough mana for that, but
Unfortunately, I think you are in Psychic Scream. Oh, actually, maybe not. Alright, yeah, he is going to Psychic Scream again, so everything back into the deck.
wash the board again. So.
Keep drawing Mountain Giants. Actually, well, he has a...
Yeah, I think this is what Goose was hoping to come down, so we can...
Yeah, he can kill that Mountain Giant immediately with Anduin.
Exactly.
The light has betrayed me.
Alright, and he can even pick off the 2-1 if he would like here. He's just going to clear the board entirely here, and...
Another Void Daddy coming out to play.
Another Void Daddy coming through. And there's the... Whoa!
I don't know why.
Oh, I think he was a second too quick on that. I think he forgot most of his deck.
Yeah, I think that was too quick of a play.
Yeah, that was a little too quick on that one. I mean, I get it. Blood Reaver Gul'dan's a great card, but if you don't have any demons, you sort of lose the point of it.
Yep. He's gonna have a little bit of a difficult time, at least with trying to get that giant down to size. Pull that out. I don't think. Would you even think about faceless right now?
I mean, possibly. I guess you could do faceless and kill the 2-1 possibly, or kill something.
The hunger grows.
It's like, I mean, your life total is not in danger at the point. So I mean, yeah, technically, yeah, you could do a whole bunch of this. It's going to clear. Now, of course, we haven't seen the Twilight Acolyte yet, so...
So Acolyte.
Wow, that board is really awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Goose is really looking for here. But I still think, yeah, he might be just being going on the burn down plan here. See what he can,
Yep. Pull that. It almost you'd almost think that he would have picked Mind Blast with his last Shadow Visions. Probably would have had a good advantage or a good push of some sort, but
Yeah, something. It's like,
kill that.
he's gonna faceless something here. Probably the 3/3. I'm assuming. Oh no! All right, he's gonna gain some life.
Okay. Wow.
I gotta say, right now, he is now Goose is in a difficult spot.
Waiting for an acolyte to drop, and it's not coming.
It's not there. No, it's not.
So do you?
I'm just trying to think.
I was even gonna say if he double Dustbreaker, but I'm sure he just wants to.
I mean, he probably wants to ping 2 more to the face at least. I think it.
Yeah.
But
Yep. Two, three. Does he have? Yeah. This looks like.
Is that lethal? That appears to be. Oh, with the Hellfire will be,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I was just counting there.
All right.
I'm a
So
slow counter.
Seski, after accidentally queuing the wrong deck, ends up taking game number 2. And I believe this is match point for Seski, correct?
It should
He
be.
just has Shadowwalk Shaman.
Yep. So it
remaining.
should be Shaman versus whoever Goose comes out with. And with his remaining decks that are there, is probably best chance to be Token Druid, would you say?
Probably, yeah. As I think, pure well, I don't know. Actually, the Shadowwalk is the pure combo version, not the mid range version.
Okay.
And so the Shadowwalk's best chance of winning, I believe, is the Priest, because that deck is a slow deck. Is going to allow him all the time in the world to set up that Shadowwalk combo.
Anduin versus Thrall. For Doomhammer.
He's actually going to go with the Priest, so we'll see what happens here. He's got one piece. He's got the first Serenite Chain Gang in hand. And he has a thing to draw more cards, which is pretty good. So, for Goose, a lot of defensive tools here. Of course, probably not holding on to that medic, because it's going to be a while before you have 10 mana crystals, but... Alright, okay. Much better hand. It's like, he'll have the ability to do Northshire turn 1.
Right. I was just gonna say it's a little bit chunky, but busting out with the Northshire is a good start.
Now, Seski, I think, do you really want to hero power this turn? He said,
So nope.
not giving you any free draws here.
Mana Tide Totem comes out, gives.
I said, yeah, Goose is just thinking, yeah, he knows he's got to put a little more pressure on than normal.
Yeah.
So he's just going to toss out the 3 Omega medic now.
It leaves him at least a little something to bump into the crazy guys, the Chain Gang.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah, he'll get another draw out of this. Well, there's Mind Blast too, so there's no more duplicate Mind Blast in the deck for Goose here. So he's not going to be able to burn down from like 15 or 20 with just Mind Blast.
Right. Yeah.
He's gonna Shadow Visions, but there's a Psychic Scream.
Was flash before our eyes.
Yeah, flash really quickly. I didn't see what the other op.
It would have been Power Word Shield or another Mind Blast, maybe, or Shadow Vision.
Yeah, possibly. It's like, yeah, Seski's gonna do the Glacial Shard, and he's gonna take the 2/3 here,
That's a good idea.
and we'll bump in. There we go. Well, actually, right on time. Seski just drew Grumble.
So, do you grumble now, or do you?
I don't think you do at this point. It's like I think you want to wait for something a little more enticing, maybe. Yeah, and Seski agrees. I think.
You didn't totem there. It's
Well, Seski's hand is full now, so yeah, he doesn't want to this anyway
right.
until you can get something back of value at least. Guso continuing to draw cards.
Yep. Does he bring this medic come back out again, or no? No.
Yeah, this is the second medic, so I want to see him cut off the card draw. Yeah, there we go. All right, so see that might be grumbleable in a few turns. That might be a decent grumble target. Or you could just naked grumble and then do Zola.
Yeah. Life Drinker and Zola might be another one too, but
Oh yeah, you can Zola this too.
yep.
Yeah, give you an additional opportunity to trigger that.
Mr. Shutter.
Yeah, trigger the Shutter Walk. So. Alright, for Goose here, he's going to do some trading.
Just
Yeah, you definitely don't want to give the opportunity to do a one-mana Zola back.
no. And nobody's running MCT, so won't see any freak nasty steals. So
Yep. Healing Ring for 2. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that for 2.
I'm not sure. Not sure either. I probably would have life drink first, maybe.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, because now, at the current point in this game, you have 3 Serenite Chain Gang triggers, and then you would have both your Life Drinker triggers. I don't know why you wouldn't do, But this is going to be a wipe, though, because Volcano will clear this board up real nicely.
Strauzer comes down to,
Astros to the face. All right.
Yep. and then it's
Well, and right off the top, Seski pulls maybe the card that he needs. Is Hex.
yep.
There's Psychic Scream 3. I mean, Deathbreaker does clear this. Do you even care about... apparently you do care about clearing, because Deathbreaker is coming out.
Yeah, and 2 pyros, maybe? No.
Yep.
There's, okay. Little
And
bit.
probably heal face here. And...
There's
Alright, well there's Shutterwalk, so... that's a silence. Or 1 damage silence.
You wouldn't play
I
that
don't
at
think you
all.
really want to silence either one of those decks. Yeah, that's...
Would you play for 5 here, or do you? Acolyte? Would you Acolyte that, since it might generate...
I mean, hey, at least this time Healing Rain it heals for full.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was just a oversight, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, it's like I think maybe I think it was honestly I think it was more of a hand size consideration. I think he was at like 10 cards.
Mm-hmm.
He had to play something, but it's not really the most efficient tool to do it that way.
Another volcano. Because he's looking at a lot of damage coming down the pipe, plus with the 2 Mind Blasts next turn.
Yeah. But yeah, I think. Well, actually, yeah, Lightning Storm probably good if not better here. So
Yep.
you just with 2 1/2s, and then you grumble, and then next turn you should be all set up to Shutterwalk and win.
There we go.
The light has betrayed me.
Free kill. 2 to the face.
Yep. Yep, that works. And that does set up lethal next turn. I mean, we know it doesn't because Shutterwalk is about to get played, but...
Yep.
Oh,
he's got his
okay.
healing rain now.
I don't know why we Shutterwalk. You only have like 4 cards in hand. You're guaranteed to get something back. You have the Shutterwalk combo. Like, I mean, I'm not certain what else you're looking for this.
It's yeah, that's what, 6 to the face.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you run the risk of it failing, but you got it. There we go. That Shutterwalk will be successful, barely.
No, there we go.
All right, Seski,
Seski
3-0.
Wow, congratulations to Seski, and sorry to Goose for the loss there.
Yeah, it's.
Interesting,
All right.
interesting choices. So I guess his he knows what he's doing with his
Yeah, I mean, he did it. He pulled it off. So, before we get out of here for the day, let's see dates from matches going on. So there's only 2 matches going on, and I believe both these players are already locked. So good news is we don't actually have anything to really jump into. But Eamon Foji is actually currently 1 up on Imposition. Imposition is currently the only undefeated player left. So
did he get a dent in his armor after?
Yes.
Fuji or Fuji. Yep.
Eamon Fuji.
Yep.
Fugi. Then Thunderfish and Lefty are locked 2-2. They're in their final game. Let's see. Darkhawk 1. So well, we talked about that one. So Darkhawk should be in. Keski 1 should be good there. I believe. Let me see. I think Donde and Bill Snyder. I think Bill Snyder is playing for something. I don't know if Donde is.
I think Donde is just trying to get a winning record, at least because he's what?
So it's like but Bill Snyder is 3-2. So a win from Bill Snyder will lock them. Will get him into the top, or should get him into the top 8, I should say.
Yep.
And they are currently locked 2-2. So Donde could definitely play spoiler here to Bill Snyder with a win. And then finally, Tom Locke beat Hempstone 3-0. I think that was probably he didn't check in. Yeah, he never checked in on that one. So. All right, so that actually wraps up day 1. So tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, we'll be back with the top 8 for the first THL Open Series, August 2018. And we're going to see who's going to get those 30 big points to work towards the championship for in December. And so overall, I think we had a good run today. I think we had 25, 30 some odd viewers in the stream.
Good
overall. So averaging probably about 20 some odd viewers in the stream. And then Yeah, and I apologize for round 3 and round 4. That was all on me. My internet is terrible. So, but
Then you had a rookie guy come in at last
yeah,
two
no,
games, so we're good.
you did great though. You did great. I'm actually watching the live stream right now, and it's flowing nicely. So
Good.
yeah, no, you did great. So all right, well, until then, yeah, anything else, Saku, before we head out of here for the day?
Well, just good luck to the people in the top 8.
Yes, it's like I'll be reaching out to the top 8
Yep.
as soon as the final matches are over, and I'll be giving you the information about tomorrow because there's going to be a separate battle fight and everything else to go along with this one. So
Sweet.
all right,
Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for joining the stream, and
we will see you tomorrow. Actually, we'll have a whole new crew in. I believe we have the Town Drunk stream operating. We have Slimsh casting. We have some other people casting. So
we got some
it'll be
pros.
exciting to see. Yeah, it'll be exciting to see who's going to win our first THL Open Series. So until tomorrow, bye everybody.
Take care.
All right, are we out? Yeah, you can start the stream. Yeah.